Hi, Dovid Lowy here, and welcome back to another episode of meetings where we discuss Torah topics to help us grow. We're talking about gratitude. Gratitude is just something that it makes sense. It enhances our lives. It improves our relationships. Why is it something that we seem to struggle with? R Wolbe offers two explanations. Number one, he says you have to realize that when we started our lives, we didn't have consciousness. We were little infants, born into a world where all of our needs were simply met. We were fed, we had shelter, we were clothed, and hopefully that continued for many years, otherwise we probably wouldn't be here. And when we reached a state of maturity and the ability to have consciousness, a lot of these things were just taken for granted, like, yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be. And R Wolbe says we have to fight this head on. And we have to recognize that there's nothing that is supposed to be. Everything that we have is a gift. Number two, we don't like to walk around in life feeling like we owe anybody anything. And when someone does a favor for you, when you're the recipient of good, you feel like you owe something back. You owe them one. In fact, in the Hebrew language, the way to say thank you is todah, and the way to say the word admit is hodah. They share the same root. And the reason is because when somebody says thank you to somebody, they're actually admitting to them that I needed you, or I owe you now something because you did something for me. And that is very hard for human beings to do. Like we said, we like to walk around feeling like we don't owe anybody anything. And therefore, it is essential to work on that and to humble oneself and to recognize that no, we are the recipients of good around us, from others and from God. And we do owe people things. If we overcome these two things, R Wolbe says, appreciation and gratitude will become a whole lot easier. So let's try to let those ideas sink in. Let's work on them. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time.